transparent moment. I'm encouraging myself, and somebody else needs the encouragement. I've shared, I'm struggling. I want a change. I need a change. And it hasn't been happening. But in the midst of it, I'm like, I'm changing. And so, I received a call from my cousin today, and this is a cousin who I feel like tends to only call when she needs something, and I'm a strong and independent and resourceful person, and also very generous. And if anybody is in need, I'm quick to help them, and I tend to not ask people for a lot. I tend to, get through and deal with things on my own. So when she called today, I was kind of letting her know how I'm feeling, and immediately she was like, I'm not going to listen to that. And I just snapped. And I said, bitch, I'm like, when you have been in need, I'm the first person to be there for you when the rest of the family isn't. I'm there. And so her inability to listen to me and just be there for me set me off. I was already feeling triggered about something totally unrelated. And so, her lack of support just set me off. I vented to my daughter this morning, and it's hard, y'all. It's hard. I feel like a trifecta of things going: perimenopause, burnout, marital issues, all of the things, and, I've been looking for a job for the longest and trying to do this entrepreneurial journey. And it's been a struggle because I've not ever received so many rejections, and yet I tried to stay positive. I tried plan A, plan B, plan C, just constantly trying to be flexible. And so I put on some uplifting music because I was like, you know what? Music is a blessing. It takes you back to a time where you may have felt good. And so I'm just like, Jesus, thank you. Thank you for the musicians, the talents that you have given people that have blessed others. And so as I'm sitting here and I'm working on my daily to-do, which includes my self-care activities, I had to stop and change my playlist and put on Praise Is What I Do, because it's nothing but Jesus that is getting me through this. It is nothing but Him. I can't see the future. I don't know what is going to happen, but right now I'm so frustrated. I need such a change, but God is keeping me. And I just said, I have to share this with somebody else, because I'm not the only one. And the doors aren't opening for a reason, and I think it's pushing me into that entrepreneurial path and what I want to do and helping people and traveling and all of that. I can't see it, but I feel it. And when I look back over my life and what God has done for me, I can't do anything but say thank you. Thank you. And so, and just hold on. Doesn't mean that because you're thankful and you have faith, doesn't mean that you can't feel frustrated and struggle. It does not, because you're human. And you give yourself that grace. Allow yourself to go through whatever emotions you are. Accept them, and move through them. Like I told you earlier this week, I am trying to just deal with it. And despite, I look back and I know I see where He has brought me from. And so I just wanted to share with you today and encourage you. It is going to be okay. Trust Him. praise him in advance. Praise him in the midst of whatever it is you're going through. You are not alone. It is okay. And when your friends and your family might forsake you, you can always call on Jesus. And so I love the Lord. I love him. And I'm unafraid to say it. You know, I post content that's entertaining because I have a good time. All the things, but I said a while ago, that I was gonna be transparent because people post what they want you to see, and content can be very, guided and misleading because you think that that's all that, the person is going through. But this is me. And I'm struggling, but I have hope and comfort and faith in that troubles don't last always, and that there is something that I am supposed to learn in this season, and growth is hard, and I can't move on into the next chapter until I learn it and I master it. And it's difficult, it's uncomfortable, but it is necessary. And so I just want to encourage you on this Friday, call it Fuck It Friday, call it Feel Good Friday, whatever it is. But just know that it is temporary and that it's going to change. But hold on, if you're struggling, it's not going to last always. There is somebody, greater than we can ever imagine, who loves us, who is always there for us when everyone else has forsaken us. God doesn't. So just wanted to share that with you. I hope you have a good day. Love you.